clan, it's me once again, Nick Ninja Adams here with another movie review. Hope you're doing well wherever you are watching this around the world. I did say I might do Zoolander 2 this week. That did not happen because a friend invited me to the movies and said, hey, do you want to see Aquaman? I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. I was a bit reluctant at first. I stayed away from DC because I made the mistake of seeing Batman vs Superman, and it was super boring. But yeah, this was a lot better. First off, let me say that. So first off, as always, I'll read the plot out from the internet. Once home to the most advanced civilization on Earth, the city of Atlantis is now an underwater kingdom ruled by the power-hungry King Orm. With a vast army at his disposal, Orm plans to conquer the remaining oceanic people and then the surface world. Standing in his way is Aquaman, Orm's half-human, half-Atlantean brother, and true heir to the throne. With help from royal councillor Volku, Aquaman must retrieve the literary trident of Atlan and embrace his destiny as protector of the deep. So that is the plot of Aquaman, if you have not seen it. First of all, let me say it was better. A lot better than Batman vs Superman. Like 10 times better than that, because Batman vs Superman was crap. I've heard Wonder Woman was not too bad. I might go see that at some point. I don't know if I'll do a review on it yet or not. Depends when I get around to seeing it. I've got mixed reviews from Justice League. Might go see that, might not. I don't know. So, but a lot better than the original Batman vs Superman. That was just boring. I seriously I almost walked out of that movie because the first 2 hours are boring. Nothing happens, and then you get a little bit of action at the end. I almost wanted to walk out of that. Anyway, I don't recommend seeing that one, but I do recommend seeing Aquaman. I thought the design was great, and the concept art, the creatures, the way they, how they portrayed Atlantis and stuff, really great concept art and design. I thought it was great. The shots looked amazing, and the special effects as well were quite. I mean, not up there with Avatar, but they were, but they were pretty good. I thought they were really. I thought that DC actually did a really great job with this movie. I thought they did a good job. Wasn't quite as funny as some of the Marvel movies. There were a few small jokes. I laughed, but they weren't. There's just a few small little jokes in there, not a lot compared to if you're watching like a Marvel movie. But that's not necessarily the point of a superhero movie. It's more to do with the action and that kind of thing. So, I thought the storyline was good, but not fantastic. Then again, I never really read DC Comics, so I don't know if it was close to the comics or they took it on their own little thing as they often do the movies. So I'm not sure if it was different or not, and if because I never really read DC, so I'm more of a Marvel person, if you couldn't tell. So I'm not sure about that one, but that's it. But I thought it was okay, just not fantastic. I did think it was very well cast though. It was very well cast. I thought Jason. If I said it right, I'm terrible at names. I thought Jason Mimosa, I guess. Momoa, no S in there. Jason Momoa, sorry, was a good pick. I love Amber Heard, she was great. I liked Nicole Kidman was in there, even though it was a very small part. My favourite character, I mean, I don't know the actor name, which is Patrick Wilson, but I thought he did very well, a very good job as a bad character. Um, King Orm, or Ocean Master, as he became known towards the end of the movie, I thought he did a great job as a bad person. And then and William Dafoe as Volko, the advisor, was good too. He's a good actor. He always has been. Like my favourite scene, was probably the fight scene in Sicily, which is about 2/3 into the movie. So I don't want to give too much of the story away, but they're looking for that trident. They end up in Sicily, and there's a great big fight scene there. I mean, the end fight scene was great, but it was a bit chaotic. So first scene was probably that. If I had to pick a second favourite scene, it's when he finally retrieves the trident in the first place, and he comes out, and I'm like, I remember seeing this, getting to myself when I searched up. There's Aquaman. There's what he's meant to look like. That's what I remember Aquaman looking like, because the whole first movie didn't have the gold and green costume. That comes to my mind when I first think of Aquaman. So I saw that, I was like, there he is. Alright. Now I'm happy. Yeah, it comes out in what you might call the traditional green and gold Aquaman costume. So, because the whole way through the movie, he's fighting and stuff, but he didn't look like Aquaman. I'm like, oh, that's not the Aquaman I remember. But then when he got the trident, came out in the traditional gear, I'm like, okay, there it is. So, yeah. So that's good. Yeah, I don't have too much to say about it. I mean, probably a lot of you have seen Aquaman. I'm guessing it's a big movie. A lot of people have seen it. I went with a friend who's now seen it twice. He actually wanted to see it again. Yeah, I thought the whole movie was well cast. And like I said earlier, the concept design was great. The creatures. This may be a little bit of a spoiler, but there's this creature called the Krell that defends the trident. That was cool design, and also the kingdom of the. I can't remember now. I only saw it last night. But there's other creatures on the way when they get to a certain spot. Before they get to the trident, those creatures were well designed too. Yeah, there's some really good concept design. Again, don't have to go close to the comics. Again, never read them. I'm sorry, this review is not very good, is it? I do apologise. Yeah, I would give it about probably an 8, maybe 7.5 out of 10, 8 out of 10. IMDb gave it a 7.5 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes, I'm surprised Rotten Tomatoes give it 64%, which I think is a little bit low. I would have thought it would have been slightly higher than 64. I mean, 64 is not bad compared to like my first review, The Shallows, which was like in the teens or 20s or something, really low. So it's not as bad as that, but it's still a bit lower than I would have thought. So yeah, I also thought there was a couple of moments where it's a little bit slow. I thought just a couple, but for most of the part it was mostly good. If you haven't seen it yet, or if you go see it again, there is a post-credit scene. They are following Marvel's example. There is a post-credit scene. So if you haven't seen it yet, or you want to see it again, or it comes out on DVD, so make sure you check out the post-credit scene. I don't want to give that away. Yeah, I think that's really all I have to say. Which is probably good. Don't want to make it too long. It's just gone on to 11 minutes now, so that's pretty good. But yeah, I would definitely, if you haven't seen it, definitely go see it. Yeah. I've got no shout outs, no comments. again. I want to ask you guys, please comment. Even if you say, hey, good review, hey, say bad review, say something, just so I know you've enjoyed it. I want, and you know, like, and of course, as always, like, subscribe. But and because I get so little comments, not only will I respond, I will also give you a shout out in your next video. And if you have a channel, I'll put a link to it in the description. So yeah, so commenting is beneficial for both you and me, I guess. So yeah, please comment, like, subscribe, and also if you know someone who's seen Aquaman and thinks they might like this review, make sure to share. One thing I didn't say, which was my favourite character, was probably Amber. She looked really good as a redhead. What can I say? I did say I like King Orm as a bad guy. Yeah, but like I said, I give it about 8 out of 10, so definitely recommend seeing it. And my next video will not be a review. I've got something else planned. Won't get away yet. You have to wait and see. But I'll see you next Friday. Bye for now.